Hey guys, what's up? It's Mike 242 here. Gonna do a little video on basically how to use a pump shotgun. A lot of people don't know how to use one, and that's always good. Even if you don't have a pump shotgun, if in case you need to pick one up and use it, you know how to use it. So first of all, most shotguns are what you're gonna see are gonna look like this. It's a Mossberg Maverick 88. All the Mossberg models, besides semi-automatic ones, of course, are laid out in the same fashion. In fact, most pump shotguns are laid out in this fashion. All the controls are pretty much the exact same, just a couple little differences, and I've got another shotgun here to demonstrate those differences. But, okay, so first of all, pump shotgun. I'm going to show you how to load it. So, this is a shotgun shell. It's a 12 gauge. Make sure you put it in the right shell into the shotgun. You can tell by looking at the barrel, it'll have the whatever it's chambered in. Also, it could be on the side like it is with this 88. Alright, so you're going to turn it upside down. You're going to see a little hole here, and that's where you put your shell. With this secondary tube along here on the bottom, that's called a magazine, or a tubular magazine, or a tube magazine. And that houses these shells right here. Just like this. So they're gonna sit like this, however many you can fit in there in the tube. So you push it in, just like that. You wanna put the brass on the outside of it. You don't put it this way. Don't try and load it that way, okay? Because it's not gonna work. So you just push it in as far as you can go, let go. Now you've got one in the tube, right? So obviously, usually the safety is going to be, there's a couple of different shotguns that have safeties differently. Some could have a tank safety right here. They could have a safety in the front of the trigger guard or in the back. That's only the only safety locations that I know of. But anyway, now you've got one in the tube. So what you want to do, if you want to rack it back, there's a little button here. You see where my finger is? It's depressed. If it's protruding, that means the action has been cocked and you won't be able to bring this back, okay? Now, since it's not been cocked, what cocked means is that this has been brought forward, and that means cocked. So that means there's possibly a chamber in the shell, possibly not, okay? So as when you're off safe, you can when you pull the trigger, it'll fire. Then it'll be uncocked, okay? And if any time you want to uncock it, take the shell out, maybe you just want to rack it back, you have to press that button again, okay? See, now it's protruding? That means it has been cocked. You know, not all shotguns work like that, but this is how the Mossberg models work. So it's going to come out like this. That shell hit the car, it's going to extract, okay? Now, it has not been fired, so it's still going to be intact, okay? Unless it has some dirt on it. But that's pretty much how to work a shotgun. It's pretty simple. You know, if it doesn't cock back, see, now I'm pushing. I'm not pressing the lever. I'm pushing. It's cocked. So that's what screwed me up when I first got my shotgun. I couldn't figure out why. You have to press the button, hold it while you're doing it. Okay, now you can let go. Okay. Now, you can also just pop a shell in the tube, and it'll just sit there, and you can bring it forward. Now it's in the chamber, okay? You can also catch it like that. That's pretty much how to work it. I'm going to show you how to basically shoot the thing. So, what you want to do now, since I've cocked it forward, it has been cocked again. So I know there's nothing in the chamber, so I can pull the trigger, or I can just use the lever to uncock it. But it's usually not a good idea to pull the trigger unless you are absolutely sure there's nothing in the chamber. So now it's uncocked. I can just pull it back. I can put it in the tube, or I can just put it right in the receiver here. Now I pull it forward. That means that shell has been lifted up into the chamber. And now I can fire, okay? So if you have it on safety, take it off. It's just like with any other gun. And then whenever you're ready to fire, just pull the trigger. Okay. Now, that means it has been uncocked, so you can pull this back. That extracts the spent shell, so it'll look something like this. There'll be nothing around it. It's, you know, you can do is save these. You can make hand loads, but if you're looking at this video, you're probably not a hand loader. Just save them. Maybe you can sell it at your gun store. But just don't be an asshole and leave these laying around. All right, so that's pretty much how to use a shotgun. And if you want to use multiple shells, it's the same deal. I'll put a couple in for you, and I'll show you how that works. I'll just put in 2 or 3 just to show you the basics here. Oh, my camera fell down. Hold on, I'll get that. All right. So it's the same idea. Fire is fired, right? That is spent shell will come back. The next one is going to be housed. It's going to bring it out into the receiver, and once you pull forward, it's going to bring that into the chamber. Then you're going to fire again. Sometimes a little bit, if it's a hot shell, some shells are hard to extract, so you just got to pull it back hard. And then the next one is the same deal. Same thing until you run out of ammo, okay? All right. Take it out, and that's it. That's pretty much how to work a pump shotgun. I'll show you the other one. Oh, you know, it's funny. My flashlight came on. Didn't know how the hell had that happen, but I'll show you the other shotgun. It's the same deal, but it's just a little bit different controls. So I've got another shotgun here. This is the same deal, but the lever to open the action here is just up here instead of back there, and you see the safety is back here instead of there, or on the tang. Well, there's no tang here, but it runs the exact same way. The only difference is that the lever is here to bring it back. All right, guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, stay safe out there while shooting, and it's friggin' freezing out here. My hands are friggin' frozen.